Have you ever gotten stuck trying to make a decision? You can't decide which way to decide at all, whether you should even decide. And so your go-to behavior might be that you don't do anything. You make no decision. I came across two possible ideas. They may work for you. They sure worked for me. One of them is a two-question technique, and it is to ask myself, who am I looking for? And where am I likely to find them? And that was so funny because I could probably ask myself that question every single day and have a completely different answer with what is floating around in my head, waiting for a decision of some kind. This could give me a decision to make, to answer my own questions. The second technique that I tried was one that I affectionately call the future me technique, although it wasn't presented that way. It was just sitting there and thinking, writing maybe in your journal or on a piece of paper if you write a lot of ideas down on paper. What would you like to do 1 year from now? Or what is your goal, your end goal? What does that look like if you reached an end goal? Do you have a picture in your mind? Do you need to draw that picture? Could you just start sketching out the ideas that you have, make the list of things that could be in that picture, and then just go for that? Or you could just make an entry in your journal that's dated 1 whole year from now or some other time period, and then start writing what it is that what would be happening. Just describe everything that's there in the greatest detail that you can have. And hopefully these are things that you do want, not things that you're trying to avoid. You want to focus on what you do want to create. That's the other way of doing it. And I call that the future me exercise because I have seen that demonstrated as a written thing where they have a picture of yourself currently, and then you draw a picture of yourself in the future you, and you list the things that are going to be important at each one of those stages, and then you draw arrows between the one pointing to the other, and then it gets your mind thinking, what do I need to do to go from that person to be over to that person? And it's very, very interesting because you won't be resisting like you were. This decision will be easier to make because all of a sudden you have a different picture of it and you've done something to loosen things in your head. The one about who are you looking for and where are you likely to find them was amazing to me because I did it for 2 days in a row and I had different answers, but they were all applicable to the particular thing going on in that moment, in that day. So try those little techniques and see what you think. This was the day 31 of my video experiment.